El Nino has officially arrived, and it's poised to affect hundreds of millions of people worldwide. But its strength is what could set it apart from previous events, with some experts saying this one may become a super El Nino. So what is it, and how could it affect you? Think of the Pacific Ocean as a giant bathtub stretching across the equator. Normally, trade winds push warm water towards the western Pacific. But during an El Nino, these winds weaken, allowing this warm water to spread eastward. Once this wind circulation is altered and the ocean temperature reaches a certain threshold in this part of the Pacific, then an El Nino is declared. This expanding pool of warm water adds a lot of extra heat into the atmosphere. As we've seen with previous El Ninos, the warmer the temperatures, the greater the impacts, and this one could rewrite the history books. The stronger ones, like what's developing now, they're less common, but these well-known events have been responsible for reshaping economies around the world. And that's because El Nino's impacts extend far beyond the Pacific Basin. The most immediate impacts, they'll be felt here across the Atlantic Basin, where hurricane season is likely to be stifled. Meanwhile, expect increases in tropical development across the central and eastern Pacific. In winter, the southern tier of the U.S. is favored by a more active and wet pattern, while the north can end up drier and milder than average. Consequences of an El Nino ripple around the world too, with changes in seasonal rainfall patterns across Africa that can have devastating impacts on food security, and spikes in extreme temperatures leading to heat stress throughout Europe. Decreased monsoon rains across Asia mean negative impacts to a water source that's relied upon by billions. Increasing drought and heat waves could have major ramifications on next year's harvest in Australia. El Nino doesn't guarantee specific weather at your home, it simply stacks the odds. And the science is telling us that this could be one of the biggest weather players on the planet in the years to come.